So how do you answer this MCAT physics question? So this question looks complicated and, there are a lot of terms here, but it's actually a fairly straightforward question, right? We're talking about a particle in periodic motion from its equilibrium position. And so when we're talking about this, I think in terms of movement in the form of a wave. So if we want to draw an equilibrium position, I'm going to kind of draw a dashed line, and then we're going to say that the particle moves in periodic motion. And that just essentially means that it moves in a wave fashion, right? It moves like this, basically, right? And so the equilibrium position, of course, is going to be this line, right? This would be if the particle were not moving at all. It would just kind of stay at the equilibrium position, but of course it does move, right? And its maximum displacement, of course, is going to be either here or here, right? That's supposed to be symmetrical. My drawing is not very good. Another way to think about that is think about that in terms of the height of the wave, right? So the height of the wave is the maximum displacement of the particle or of the wave from its equilibrium position. And the height of a wave, hopefully you recognize, is also its amplitude, right? And that also tells you the amount of energy that the wave has. And so the correct answer is going to be A, amplitude. Velocity, of course, is speed, which doesn't have to do with its displacement from its equilibrium position. Frequency is essentially how often the wave passes a given point. And wavelength is the length of the wave, obviously. That's a fairly straightforward, I think. So correct answer here is going to be A. Amplitude is the only one that really fits this concept. For more problems like this, make sure to check out my free MCAT physics course at acmcat.com.